over a year has passed since this entire thing began. Since I first started having those strange feelings. I thought that I was just losing my mind, or that I was imagining things, hoping against all odds that it meant what I thought it meant. 1 year has passed since I began writing a song that I was going to use to reach them. To finally have them in my arms again. I didn't get to use it, but I still managed to reach them, and I was able to finally tell them just how much I love them. But it isn't enough. It isn't enough. After all this time, after all these years, after all of this stress and struggle trying to get back to them, it isn't enough to just see them occasionally and kiss them and tell them that I love them and to spend time together. It isn't enough. And I know that it's early. I do know that. I know that we're young and that we're still technically just kids, but I've never been more sure of anything in my entire life. The only thing I've ever felt this sure about was when I realized what I feel for them. When I realized that I love them. I know what I'm going to do. I know that we've talked about this, and because of our connection, I know that they're ready. They can handle this, early as it may be. I know what I'm doing, and I think that you'll be proud of me. I'm sorry for leaving such a long message on your answering machine, Mom, but I want you to know that I'm... Oh, gotta go. I love you. They're home now, so I'll let you know how it goes. Bye. Hi, honey. How was your day? It was good? Well, it's about to get even better. I've been working on making dinner for us. It's your favorite. I know, I don't have to do it, but I want to. Do you have any idea just how much I love you? I know. You do because you love me the same amount. But sometimes I worry that you don't fully understand that I truly do love you with all of my heart and soul. Why do you think we're soulmates? You're grateful that we're soulmates? You're grateful for it every day. I am too. I really, truly am, but sit down with me, would you? I need to tell you something. No, it certainly isn't bad. It's just, I want you to be able to tell just how serious I am about what I'm going to say. I would always choose you. I would always choose to love you and be with you. Soulmate or not, I have always loved you. I am always going to love you. I love you so much. So much more than words could ever describe. So much more than I think I could ever express in one lifetime. I love you more than anyone I've ever known. I love you more than I love reading. I love you more than I love the ocean. I love you more than I love being alive. I need you in my life more than I need my next breath. Without you, I would not be nearly as happy as I am today. I was always going to end up with you. I mean it. I fully believe that even if we weren't soulmates, we would have found a way to be together. We would have found a way back to each other, and we would have fallen in love with each other, no matter what. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry. I'm sorry. I know that they're good tears, but still, I don't like when you cry, just because it always makes me think that something's happened to make you upset, and of course you're allowed to cry when you're upset, but I don't like thinking of you as being upset by something. I don't like to imagine that the world has beaten you down so much that you just have to break down and cry, even when it's good tears. I always instinctually think that it's something bad. I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad you think I'm cute when I worry, because I must admit I do worry a lot. Oh yes, I know that you've noticed. Oh, yeah. Dinner should be ready in about, 10 minutes. So, before we eat, there was just one more thing that I really wanted to talk to you about. I know that we've been living together only a short amount of time, and it hasn't been very long since we met up again after all those years, but I do not doubt for 1 second, not a single second, that I'm going to love you this way for the rest of my life. That I'm going to love you as much as I always have for the rest of my life. I know that it's technically early, since we only recently started our true relationship, but we have spent so many years, searching for a way to get back to each other. We never gave up, did we? Even when you forgot about me because of our connection, you didn't stop trying to get to me. And I never stopped trying to get to you. We never stopped trying to find each other again. And I know that things like that don't happen very often. Hell, I don't know if they even happen at all nowadays. But it happened to us. And if we can survive that, if we can survive years of struggle and years of stress trying to get back to each other, I know that nothing the world throws our way could possibly change just how much we love each other. So, I have a question that I want to ask you. And I know that we've talked about this, and I know that we were both a bit uncertain the last time, but I can still sense a little bit of what you feel, because the connection between us is so strong still. I can tell that you've made up your mind, just as I have. I know that now we are both sure this is something that we want. This is something that we believe we can do together. This is something that will further show just how much we love each other. I never thought I would be this nervous. I knew, of course, that I would be nervous. After all, I am me. I'm a nervous person by nature, but I always thought that books and movies were exaggerating when they showed people shaking and struggling to get it out of their pocket. I know what your answer will be. I do. I can tell. I can see it in your eyes, and even still, I'm nervous. I love you so much. Will you do me the greatest honor in the world and allow me to marry you? Yes, I'm really asking. This isn't one of those games that we used to play when we were kids, when we'd pretend that we were all celebrating our weddings. This is real. This is true. I want to marry you. If you'll have me, that is. I want to wake up next to you every day. I want to fall asleep beside you every night. I want to do everything in between with you. Whether it's holding hands in public or kissing each other whenever we feel extra affectionate. I want to cook meals in our kitchen together with you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And I think... No, I don't think. I know I know that you want those things too. I can feel it. I can truly feel it. So please, will you let me marry you?